Okay, here, now that everybody's done with the shock that I don't like anybody, and technically I don't hate everybody, I'm just not one of these guys that's going to sit there and say, oh, I just love you guys, because I don't. Why is that such a big shock? I've never seen one live human being off of YouTube. Never, not once. I have never seen one live human being off of YouTube, so how emotionally attached am I supposed to get? Okay, I'm just putting my evidence out there for your approval or disapproval. That's all. That's it. That's all it is. This is a Dell computer. They got the 3 pillars sitting sideways. I'm assuming that is reference to it being broke. XPS. Well, what is it? Well, it's simple. The X represents the cube. You got P, that's pi, and the S is squared. So pi squared is 3.14. Pi is 3.14 cubed. And then you got a little sine wave in here. So this is creating this. See, everything is a message with their symbology or the symbolism. Like this, I just threw that up real quick to show you. I mean, everything is worth looking at. Here. When we get into Mesopotamia and the Babylonian gods, which is where all this comes from, not Egypt. It comes from Mesopotamia. Okay? Let's read about who this guy is, Enlil. This guy would be the equivalent to Satan or Saturn, or Satan, Yahweh, if you read this. Enlarge the screen if you need to. But my favorite part is that he kills all of his enemies, and then he kills his followers. Or she does, whatever you want to call it. Okay? It kills its followers. That's why I find it amazing when people are so excited about worshiping something that's going to turn around and whack you. And here's a picture of a tattoo of said being, yellow and purple. And I believe that's an owl sitting on the shoulder. And we all know what that is. Oh, look, it's Steven Tyler. He's got the same boobs. How's that? Looks like it's dressed like a lady. How very nice that is. Let's look at this. Saturn gets his utmost efficiency in the sign of Libra, which denotes the unity of the 2 opposite poles, the 2 pillars, the natural form of the body in nature. So, the 2 poles, right? But there's a 3rd pole that they don't tell you about. That's the one that ain't working. Here you'll see it's referring to St. Michael as the conqueror of death and the devil. Well, in King James Version, it says that Jesus did that. Here, they're telling you that Michael did that. So this is where he's getting that information. He's free to believe whatever he wants to, and the people that want to listen to him, they're free to. I'm not here to discredit what he says. I just don't love anybody on YouTube. That's the only difference. Let's go here. Holiday coming up. What is it called? It's called Easter. Well, here's where it comes from. Not Ishtar, it comes from EA Star. And EA, Enlil, and Anu, all of those guys, yeah, that's the Saturn group. Might want to go look that up from Mesopotamia again. Go look up who these guys are and what their functions are, because this is as far back as you're going to get. You can get into the Phoenician stuff, but it's pretty much these guys. Okay? But that's where E-Star comes from. It doesn't come from Ishtar, even though that's part of the deal farther down the line. It's all Mesopotamia. Here's this. Yellow and purple. Just like this one here. How convenient that is. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Indigo, indigo. That particular color is a combination between purple and black. And even though these colors here, yellow and purple, designate this, indigo, purple, and black are Yahweh's Saturn colors as well. Indigo girls. Great. You notice the one eye's blocked out? That's because you see how it's light over here? Remember I told you we got cut off from the light system? Because all we got is this sight right here. we're not seeing what's really going on, what they stole from us. You see this here? You see how it's light over here? That's the system that we don't know. We know the dirt system, as a man who is much smarter than me once said. We only know the dirt, the mud system, how to build things with our hands. We don't know the workings, like the perversion of the fucking church when they disguise it as giving a blessing and sucking on a kid's toe. Instead of telling you the electrical flow of things and how things work, they turn it into an excuse to use it for perversion. So we don't know this side of the coin, see? They know this side and this side. See, that's why we're fucking dumb animals. And this picture. See, I said at the beginning, everything is worth looking at. So here we got a black cube. This is just a random picture. We look at the shirt collar. It's a cube split into 4 cubes, right? So that gives you 4 sides. This is a 2-dimensional version of a 3-dimensional square because you have 4 individual that would make a cube, and a top and a bottom. We have a black guy, Saturn represented. You got purple back here, and you got three billiard balls, and as silly as this picture is, here's the number 3, which correlates with the cube. See, it's all tied together. All of it. So once again, no, I don't hate everybody in the aspect that, or the sense that I hate you personally. I just am not overly emotional with anybody on here. I've never met anybody from here. So although I find a lot of you guys do a lot of good stuff, and I'm happy that you are, I have no vested interest in you. You don't have any vested interest in me. So don't be offended when I say I hate everybody equally, because it's just a saying. Of course I don't hate people on YouTube. Well, there's a couple. But that's because they had to push me into that direction. And I don't even really hate them. I just don't like them. So that's it on this video. Easter is EA star. Go look up who EA and Enlil and Anu is, and you'll find out that these are the guys that are behind all of this stuff. All of your ancient religions, even all the way down into Christianity. Okay? All come out of here. And the Phoenician stuff. At least give